Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today, on your humble request, I have decided to do a not very different, like you can see, like always I'm just sitting, but I have decided to do a story time this time. And a friend of mine, a very dear friend of mine, has asked me to do a story time or tell you a story from my own life, which will also leave back a lesson. And the one story that I will never be able to forget. And this is when anytime someone asks me, tell me a story from your life, which which gives you a lesson, I'm like, wait, I know it. So it's a very touching story, and it's something that's very close to my heart. And I'm sharing this with everybody for the first time. There are very few people who know about this. So let's begin. Okay. So it was the day of 17th May 2012, and a very, very, very dear person who has been in my life through my thick, my thin, taken all my tantrums, has been the man who has taught me a lot about life, and who has, been there with me since, and has seen me legit from the time I've been born. And that person is none other than my grandfather. So this is a story of my grandfather, and and the rest of the things will be unveiled very quickly. Okay. So on 17th May 2012 is the day which has changed everything in my life, and that is something that I will never be able to forget. So the thing is that we returned from Kashmir just a few days ago. We went to meet my grandfather, and that day was their 50th anniversary. My grandmother and my grandfather celebrated their 50th anniversary. So we were there, we did cake cutting and everything. And then 2 days later, my grandmother called my father and said that, hello, the thing is that your father is a little serious. So he said, okay, fine. And all I wanted is, and that day is my mother's birthday. So me and my brother celebrated my mother's birthday on 17th in the evening at 7 o'clock. And then by then we understood that grandpapa is serious, but he'll recover. So then okay, so then what happened is we decided that we'll go to meet him once daddy is back home. So dada got back home by 8:30, and then he went down for some work. So we got one call, the first call which came, which said that my grandfather is extremely serious and we have to go and meet him. So my mom called my dad and said that let's get ready. We have to go to meet my grandfather. So my father came back home, and then they decided, and in that span of 15 minutes, when I got the news that grandpapa is serious, all I did was I walked to the altar to where you say prayers. I went there and I just sat and I was just praying, and all I prayed was that God take my life, but let my grandfather be there, because he is that one person who has been there, taken all my tantrums, has taught me so much in life that I on no basis can let him go. And it was that moment when I had won my international as an international karate champion, and I had come back, and that day and that had happened just a month ago. So, and when I had given him the medal, when my father was there, and my grandfather said one thing, that's my granddaughter. And that meant a lot. It's like I made him proud. So that was something that, these were the flashback things that were going on in my head when I was praying. And I told God only one thing, that God, come what may happen, give him my life, but I want him to be there. I want him to see me grow. I want him to be there no matter what. After 15 minutes, by the time my father came back, my mom received another call, and that call said that my grandfather is no more. And they straight up told us, because they were like, you all have to come. And suddenly within seconds, everything vanished. I was still standing at the altar, still praying, in the hope that somehow, some miracle will happen and my grandfather will come back. But he never did. And I was still praying, and till today, I still pray that wish I got those 5 minutes, just 5 minutes with my grandfather. And I haven't till today because he just left. And that day, I stood there and I told God, I hate you. I don't know why this has happened, but it just has. So all I want to say is that don't take anybody's life for granted or time for granted. If you want to tell someone something, just go and tell that to them. See, worst to worst, what will happen? They'll reject you, they'll say no, they'll be angry with you, but at least you will tell them, at least they'll know what is going on. I lost my 5 minutes with my grandfather, and I wouldn't want anybody to lose that. So if there is anything, even at this point of time as you're watching this, that you feel you should say something to a person who's very, very dear to you and you haven't, pick up your phone, ring them up, tell them, send a card, pick yourself up, pick that ass up, go give a hug to your mother, go call the person who you really love, tell them that you love them. What will happen? Nothing will. But just imagine, you wanted to tell them, but now they are no more. You cannot tell them. They'll just woof, gone. And then what? And this is one thing that will never come back. After 2-3 years, when it sank in that my grandfather has gone finally, because at least for 2 years I used to still say, and I still today sometimes just say that grandpapa is there. When I call my grandmother, I sometimes feel that, is grandpapa there? Can I talk to him? But I can't. And when my grandmother was crying and my grandfather had left, I told her only one thing. I told her, Grandmama, don't cry. Because you lose all those memories that you have here with him. Because once the tears are gone, you feel so drained that you might just, lose out on memories. And I don't want you to lose them out. Nor do I want to lose them. So let's not cry. Let's just stand by each other and let's just be like he's there and be happy forever. So that's how we have coped up with this. But I wouldn't ever want someone to, just those 5 minutes. And just a few days ago, I got a message from one of my really dear friends who said, the message read, what is it that if God gave you a chance, who would you want to have a talk for 5 minutes with? I didn't have to even think once. It's my grandfather, and it will always be. And that man, nobody can ever replace that man in my life. So remember this, nobody can ever replace somebody's place in your life. So whatever you feel, just do it. You never know what will happen in the next second. Every second of your life is precious. So live by it. And after that, a lot of people have told me, you make decisions quickly, you make plans quickly, you do things quickly, because I'm scared. I cannot lose people in my life. I cannot lose. I just feel like, what if the next second I'm not there? I don't want to lose out on this chance. I wanted to do this video. I have dragged people to come here. My brother is shooting me right now, and I have told him, no, I want you to do this because I wanted this to come out before I disappear and no one knows this story. And please share this. Tell people that what will happen. Live every second of your life. Seize that every second. Live it to your fullest. Because if your present is happy, your future will be, and the past will no longer matter. This is all that I had to say, and I hope the person who has requested this is watching. I wouldn't want to reveal his name because I really didn't ask him whether I should or not, but it's a very dear friend of mine, and I'm very sure he's going to comment down below. So, well, this one's for you, Cassie. Okay. And I love all of y'all. And I want to tell you all this, that thank you so much for all the love that y'all have been showering on me for so many months. I mean, it's been just 2, 3 months, but it means a lot. And all you guys who have liked, who have watched, who have subscribed, who all are just, a part of this family, I am very thankful for all of y'all, and thank you so much for supporting me. And even though I sometimes put like shit content, y'all still like y'all are like, it's okay, you'll do better. So thank you so much, all of y'all. And I am promising y'all this, that I'll make sure that no shit content goes up anymore, because I myself have not liked the previous video that I have put. But still, thank you so much, everybody. And I hope that y'all also took something from this story that I had to tell. So come on, go and express yourself out there and tell whoever it is and seize that second. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you all. Loads and loads of love to all of you. Take care and keep smiling. Bye.